Erickson Foster. Everyone give him a hand. Woo!
You know, to break a habit is a difficult thing to do. I'd found myself again at the end of a multi-year relationship, battered and kind of confused on what had happened this time. But I knew what had happened this time. The same thing that always happens. I happened. Now, was it the party girls that I'd always tried to date and try to turn into something fun, into something serious? Maybe I was coming on too strong. It's too needy. I don't know. Whatever it was, I decided at that moment I am not going to have another relationship until I figure myself out. Fast forward, my phone rings on a relatively early Friday evening. It's my friend Manny. Hey, yo, E, we're going out tonight, man. Now, this had been a particularly long week for me, so I was really interested in going back to my apartment and not doing anything. So I decided to try to let him down easily. It's like, you know, Manny, it's going to be really, really cold tonight. Are you sure you want to go out? And in typical Manny fashion, he goes, bro, who cares if it's cold? It's pussy on ice. Which was Manny's way of saying, hey, there may be a nice girl out there for you somewhere. Manny's known me long enough to know by this point I have been voluntarily single for 7 years. So I decided, yeah, okay, I'll go out and meet him. So I meet Manny, and the band's playing. It was a band that I really liked, and I run into another friend, Kira. Oh my God, hi, how are you? I haven't seen you in so long. Hey, come and meet my work friends. So I walk over to where Kira was seated, and there were two women with her. So, hey, I'm Erickson. How are you? Oh, I'm Joanne. Nice to meet you. Hey, I'm Erickson. Margie. Hi. So, not being one to want to make a lot of conversation in a place that's so loud, I decided I'm just going to walk over and check out the band. So as I'm standing there, I notice out of the corner of my left eye, Margie is now standing next to me. So I'm looking over at her for, oh yeah, that's Kira's friend. Huh. She has freckles. Well, she's not wearing any makeup. No tight clothing, no heels. It's just really natural. It's a far cry from everybody else that's in here that's like, why do we keep staring at her? Anyway, whatever the reason was, I went over and started chatting. Hey, how long have you worked with Kira? Oh, not that long, maybe about a year or so. Yeah, she's pretty cool, huh? Yeah, she's pretty cool. You know, I can't really hear you. Do you want to go upstairs? I think it's quieter. They may be playing bossa nova. Bossa nova? Yeah, that's cool. Really? No one I know likes bossa nova. Everybody likens it to my driving at the point, like somebody's grandma. So we decided to go upstairs, and we end up talking about traveling. We end up talking about music. We end up talking about all these other things. And somewhere during the night, I just stop and just think to myself, like, wow, she seems really cool. Should I ask? No, I'm not trying to go down that road. I just found myself at the end of a rope just saying, you know, if I don't find anybody to be with, I think I'll be okay. And tonight's not the night for, but she is really cool. You can't pass up the opportunity. You know what? Screw it. Just ask. Hey, you know what? I've had a really good time talking to you. Would you be interested in hanging out at some point? Margie gives me the line that every guy loves to hear. You can find me on Facebook. So this cascade of disappointment just starts to slowly trickle down in my brain as I think I'll never see Margie again. So I bid goodnight to her, I bid goodnight to Manny, I tried to bid goodnight to Kira, but apparently she drank too much and she just left. So I went home back to the warmth of my apartment and went to sleep, still wondering what could have happened. The next day I wake up, typical Saturday, I'm not going anywhere because it's about 12 degrees outside, and I check my Facebook. Oh, there's a message. I don't know that face. Oh, it's Margie. Okay. So I click the message and open. Hey, really sorry about last night. Kira gave me your info. I hope you don't mind me sending you a message. No, I do not mind at all. Thank you very much. So there's a flamenco show that happens every February that I like to go to. But finding somebody to go with me is like pulling teeth. Because again, kind of like bossa nova, nobody likes flamenco either. So I asked Margie, hey, there's this festival. Would you be interested in going with me? Yeah, really? Awesome. Okay. So then there's a concert that I go to. Hey, there's a concert at 9:30 Club. Do you maybe want to see that with me? Yes. All right. I'm digging this one. So many more hangouts go on, and there's one big yes that I finally got from her. It was on Montero Beach in California, smack dab in the middle between Monterey and San Francisco, where I asked her to marry me. And she said yes. And we've been married now for 7 years.